When they declare Boston strong martial law with the tanks and everything, the brigade, I would like to reach for my rifle and have one at my disposal. Sometimes that's not always possible. So a knife is simple and effective. In some cases, more so. Just go to a gas station and pick up a weapon. When you find yourself at odds with any individual on the street, no matter how protected or invincible they may seem,
they can be eliminated.
Excuse me, sir. Do you have a cigarette? Sir, I need a cigarette. Do you have a smoke? You'd be surprised how much power you can draw from an overhand slash. Imagine one day you're out on the streets, someone approaches you and asks you for a cigarette, and he gets you with a fierce underhand rocket up through the chin. That's something that you don't want to happen to you. I'm going to show you how to do it. Simple. Make yourself plain. Conceal your weapon. Don't talk to yourself. Make sure you look casual, like this. You want a nice casual look. It's a simple scenario. Get on the streets, find any dumpster. Any dumpster will do. Anything you can fit yourself in. Someone approaches. You need to make yourself silent, like this.
You gotta anticipate.
So you know I'm here, right?
Imagine you're a businessman absent-mindedly stumbling home from work after a long day. Who could possibly suspect a knife-wielding man inside of a dumpster, ready to perform figure eights to the face? We'll find out soon. Fuck! It's as simple as that.
The United Toilets of America. Hi, I'm Ken Lewis, former CEO of Bank of America. Here are some words you can use to describe me. Bulletproof, golden, untouchable, ironclad, godly. Together with my friends Chris Cox, John Corzine, Tim Geithner, Ben Bernanke, we're doing some really fucked up shit to the country, and you can't do a thing about it. That's right.
The shoe is untied.
You know what I hate about you little pussies? Everything.
Don't kill me with a knife. Don't knife me on the streets when I'm walking around Washington, D.C., because that's where you can find me. I have a house in Connecticut. I'm usually walking around the streets of Washington, D.C. Don't stab me with a knife. Don't do it. Don't kill me. Don't kill Ken Lewis, the former head of Bank of America. John Corzine. Who's John Corzine? Who's Rihanna? Who's John Corzine? I know who Rihanna is. I know the IMDb top 10. Who's John Corzine?
Dude, that's a nice suit. Here, catch.
What's up, lovers? Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. This is Dark Times with Luigi Mangione, or whatever the fuck his name is. What is his name? Mangione. Yes, that was right. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. How are we doing this evening? Look, let me tell you, you got the wrong guy. I'm still out in public. I'm loose. I'm free in society. What are you going to do about it? Who will I take out next? Very good question. We're looking at bankers. We are looking at politicians. We are looking for big fish to fry. Patriots, take up your arms. We can't let these fucking rich bankers and CEOs and politicians keep kicking our dicks into the dirt. Okay, I'm just, it's me, Dark Match Steve. I'm not really Luigi Mangione. Or is it Mangione? It's Mangione, right? Anyway, Mangione. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. How are we doing? Oh my God. They found the shooter, maybe, possibly, if he's not a MK Ultra Manchurian candidate or Patsy. Can we even trust the fucking 3-letter agencies anymore? Are we gonna, suffice with this guy taking the blame and then find out 30 years later in some declassified document that really it was one of Nancy Pelosi's friends. But instead of using a hammer, they used a gun this time. Is that what we're gonna find out? All right, this thing's too itchy. I'm about to take it off. Let me get to the chat page, you little sluts. Yes, this is Dark Times with Dark Match Steve, not Luigi Mangione. I'm not that hot. I wish I was that fucking hot. If I was that hot, I would still be doing an OnlyFans page instead of a stupid stream. I'd be streaming with my dick out, is what I'd be doing. And my cute ass smile and my little 6-pack. Oh, yeah. Hold on, let me get to the chat. You little sluts. Let's get to the chat, you little sluts. Stacy G. Good evening, good evening. Stacy G's up in here. What's up? Bob Cook is up in here. What's up, lovers? Junior Coltrane is up in here talking shit and stirring the pot, starting trouble with people. Good evening, sir. Dutch Duke. Good evening, lover. How's it going? Hold on. Steve told me that he is super sick of Fat Pig always being late, and I totally get that. We had no such conversation. But thank you for participating. Airplane Willie. What's up, Airplane Willie? How's it going? Thank you, sir, for all the support. Fucking DMS in the fucking hizzy. Big E. What's up, Famalam? How you doing, Big E? Yeah, we now know it was not Big E that shot the CEO. Maybe Big E paid that guy, though. We don't know. That theory came up in chat, last week. What's up, lovers? Did I miss anybody? I'd like to at least say hi to everybody. Promo code LOVER. What's up, lover? How you doing? How's it going, Famalam? The only thing I wonder is if you already owned that ski mask. Yes, I didn't go buy a ski mask just because someone murdered a CEO, even though that is enough reason for me to go do it. I've had this one for a while. I just, you'll never see me wearing it because once, you won't see me coming. Okay. Once I get to you, you don't see nothing. You ain't dead men tell no tales, okay? So that's why you've never seen me in this. If you see me in this, then that's the last thing you see. Show us your face, lover. This is my face. Can't you can see like 80% of it or 20%. Anyway, yeah, I'll take it off, okay? I shave my head down again too. Jeff Cron up in the chat. What is up? I've just been busy, and I'm gonna be busy when I get off of the stream. So I'm just like, I'm half naked. We can pretend I'm fully naked. I won't show you that I actually have shorts on. Oh yeah, look. Oh, I got that Luigi Mangione build. Oh, fuck. All right, let's take this off. I'm done. It's itchy. Oh. Look at my fucking Maynard James Keenan ass, bald ass head. Fuck, man. Do I still have the green one? Yeah, so the green ski mask that I have for some of my profile pictures, that is actually part of my COVID-19 costume. So yeah, I still have it, but it's not. It's part of the costume. It's one of those body suits. Yo, you guys are actually you guys didn't know I shaved my head, guys. I've had my hair cut for almost a month now. No one's noticed in chat. It's so funny. Everybody, everybody, just like staring at me like it's a normal night with a fucking hat on. I always wear a fucking hat anyway. I like wearing hats, but yeah, it's been so funny. I've had my head shaved for like 3 weeks. But yeah, I'm gonna bick it. I'm gonna like shave it down tomorrow, and do some micro needling and put some different shit on it. See if it grows back thick again. But yeah, guys, my dreads fucked up my hair. I gotta see if it grows back thicker. Yeah, dude, 3 weeks. I've had this. Let me see. So, guys, when I did the Nick Fuentes stream, guys, it was so funny. When I did the it's been weeks. It's been weeks I've had this cut. Keith Yaher cut. Yeah, we knew. What's up, Keith Yaher? What's up, family? How's it going? Holy shit. Whoa. Yes. Yeah, I've had the dreads cut for a few weeks now. Guys, I was so fucking over it. You could see very well in my I did my cold plunge ice bath yesterday. I haven't done one in a few weeks cuz it's been kind of chilly outside and I don't like the cold. And anyway, I put it off for a few weeks. But that's been part of why no one's seen, because I never wear a hat when I do my ice bath. But I also haven't done an ice bath in like 3-4 weeks, like I normally do on Sunday. So that's part of why no one knew also. But yeah, my shit is shaved. I'm so much happier, guys. A shower takes like half the time. Those fucking dreads were so hard to wash, and they were just pulling on my goddamn scalp all the time. You should have seen when I first shaved my head and I left about a 1/4 inch or something. Holy fuck. It was just patchy and really fucked up looking. But yeah, I'm down to go full Maynard James Keenan if my hair doesn't grow back. But yeah, anyways, good times. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? So we're going to get into, do you guys like the intro, by the way? That's MDE. That's $1 Million Extreme. Sam Hyde, Nick Rochford, and what's his name? Carroll? Fucking something Carroll. God damn it. What's his name again? Charles Carroll. God, I'm a fucking idiot. How did I forget that? Anyway, that's an old that intro was an old bit from $1 Million Extreme. No, it's okay. I was seeing, so I was wearing a hat every night and just seeing if anybody would even fucking notice. You know what was funny? Because I've had a few people, there's a few people that I've met in person and later saw them in a message or a chat where they said they didn't even know that I had dreadlocks. That's how often I wear a fucking hat. Is that even when I'm out in public and I meet somebody, I just have them pulled back and a fucking hat on. And so no one even, probably 10% of the time, no one even noticed I had the dreadlocks. But anyway, no, it was fucking, I'm a skinhead now. You like this personality? Is that what you like? Look, guys, we're on here. We are thinking about race. We are questioning the Holocaust, okay? This is a new personality for me. All right? No, so that's what's funny is way back when I did when I played that video with the David Cole, you guys remember? And he went to Auschwitz and stuff. I had my hair cut back then, and I was scared to show it because I was like, this isn't gonna, there's no way that someone's gonna believe that I'm not a skinhead Nazi now when I shaved my head, and then I just happened to be playing a documentary questioning the Holocaust. Oh, fuck. That's funny. The movie X, American History X, yeah. No, that's funny. Good stuff. Guys, you know the drill. I can't be on here late. What are we getting into? Oh yeah, fucking what's his nuts? The shooter. Guys, I don't know what the fuck is this, just a patsy? Is this somebody they're just blaming for it? This guy, and I'm being serious when I say this guy's too hot to be killing people. Just like nonchalant, fucking going into Starbucks and flirting with waitresses, with cashiers, and then going out and murdering people in cold blood in the street. I think this guy might actually be too hot for that. We'll take a look through it. So when I found his name, Mangione, what does that mean? Oh, is that how you pronounce his name? Mangione? It's not Mangione. Yeah, I guess that would be an I, right? Anyway. Oh, let me get rid of this. I just need my name. Oh, American History X, yeah. Yeah, you know what was funny? The person that showed me American History X was a Hispanic kid when I was younger. It's really funny. They're going to use this as an excuse to ban 3D printed pew-pews. What was he using? Is that what it? So I don't know all the details with this, but when I came across his name earlier today, his Instagram was still live, and I scrolled through his pictures, and I was I was jerking it to his pictures. No, he's easy on the eyes. You could tell that by the picture from Starbucks or wherever the fuck it was, the hostel where they had the pictures of him smiling. I told you guys this was a gorgeous, gorgeous man. And I mean that in a non-gay way. I mean that in a way like I'm jealous. I'm fucking jealous that people are actually out here with these kind of genetics. Look at this. Look at this. Hold on. Look at this. Is that even fair? I'm sitting here with a bald fucking head. Okay, I do have some good muscle tone. I'll give myself at least that. But look at this. That's not even fair. And he eats McDonald's. You eat McDonald's and you still look like this? I may as well have asked you to shoot me. I may as well be a CEO walking alone on the street. Just take me out because I don't want to live in a world where there's people that look this good compared to me. That's not even fair. Steve, maybe you can grab a hat quick. No, it's okay. I'm going full Maynard James Keenan. I'm going full Richard Spencer. I don't think he has a shaved head, actually. Never mind. I'm dark match Steve Austin. I lost all my dignity because I shaved my head. Junior Coltrane, you have no idea what it's like to walk around with 10 pounds of fucking hair pulling at your scalp. Just the sheer pressure on my scalp ruined the aesthetic. Literally and metaphorically, just ruined it. Fucked up my hairline, fucked up my scalp, and made me lose sleep. I would wake up. You guys don't know. Normally when I sleep, I don't move around a lot. I actually sleep pretty well. Even with when I had the dreads, it wasn't that bad, but still there would be at least a couple times a week that I'd wake up in the middle of the night having a dream that someone's pulling me by my hair, and I wake up and it's just me trying to turn over while my dreads are under my fucking elbow. So fucking stupid. Dreads are, look, let's get this out of the way. And I said this on the stream yesterday when I did my ice bath. Dreadlocks are completely overrated. They fucking suck. I barely liked them on me. It was fucking so irritating. And I'm a little bit, despite the fact that, I don't even think some viruses are real. Despite that, I'm a bit of a germaphobe, okay? And just the feeling like when I get in bed at night, the feeling that I still have a bunch of fucking germs and shit in my hair, my dreadlocks they're dreaded up and you can barely wash them. I mean, it's like you can always kind of squeeze more filth out of them if you wet them with soap and squeeze them out. It's anyway. But yeah, you want to see them? Hold on 1 second. Let me grab them. Look at them. Look at these fucking things. I can't. It's so funny to think about that I grew this. And I made these myself too. It was like a little, guys, this was like my little art project that was attached to my head. And I carried it around with me. I bored it like a fucking cross, okay? I carried it with me around like a cross. Look at them. I might turn them into a whip or something like that. But look at how the gradient of the color. Look how dark it is right at my scalp. And then look when it gets all the way down here. Look how light it gets. So that's so interesting. But yeah, guys, I'm just, you know what? It was a fun era. And I took pride in my dreadlocks. And I got so many compliments on them and stuff. And you know what? You guys want to hear something depressing, a little bit depressing, but you come here for the realness, okay? Did someone do a throw up emoji? Get the fuck. You're going to be the first one blocked instead of Junior Coltrane, Airplane Willie, you bastard. Oh, Grouper Lips is in here. What's up, Grouper? Who's the skinhead? My name is Luigi Mangione. But, yeah, you guys want to hear something depressing? So I've been thinking about cutting my dreadlocks for years, okay? Years, because I don't have time to work on them anymore. And I always said, when I would see, look, let's be real, and I'm not trying to toot my own horn here, but my dreads looked way better than a lot of people's dreads, especially white people. Dude, I would always see white people with fucked up looking dreads, and I would see them and I go, if I ever get like that, someone please just tell me to cut them. And, so I didn't have time to really work on them much anymore, and they were kind of just becoming a burden. But, yeah, guys, so one of the reasons, and this is kind of sad, but we'll lighten the mood after I get through this in a minute. But yeah, guys, so I had a friend. This was a guy who, he was the son of the grandson of one of my coworkers from one of the flower shops that I worked at. And he would come into the shop a few times a week to see his grandmother. And I wasn't that close with his mom. I knew his mom too. But But yeah, what he was 26 or 27. But anyway, yeah, he's a few years younger than me, and he had an ex and a child, but we were really close, and I really liked the guy. I had like romantic feel. I know. I'm sorry. I'm gay. I'm not proud of it. Okay, we're just being real here. I don't want to run anybody off talking about gay stuff. We'll get through it in a second. I promise. I won't linger on this. But yeah, I was attracted to this guy, and I'm 99. We never hooked up or anything. But I'm 99% sure that was where this was headed. There's just, there's just something straight guys don't and or shouldn't do with gay guys to give them mixed signals and stuff like that. Okay, I'll just put it that way. Anyway, I really had the hots for this guy, and he used to love my hair. He fucking loved my dreads. And he, after we were like friends for a few years, he talked a lot here and there about, oh, I want to get dreads and I want to do dreads. I like, he would tell his grandmother, my coworker, and his mom and stuff, oh, I like Steve's hair. I want to do my hair like Steve's and da 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 da. And anyway, and he died of a fentanyl overdose. He didn't. He had drug problems and he was trying to get through it. Fucked up part is he was addicted to heroin. And I had been through that. I've been through an opioid addiction. I've been through that. So I was like, I gave him kratom and stuff here and there and tried to help him out and just be a good example for him. And that was part of the reason that I didn't really push I was single at the time. I'm not now, you guys know, but I was single at the time, and I didn't really push too hard for us to be in a relationship because he had drug problems and stuff. And I was like, I'm not going to be hooking up with somebody that has heroin in their system. That's like, that's fucked up. And anyway, and he fucking, this is so sad. So we were supposed to hang out this one weekend, and I was supposed to go over to his house. And like I sort of said, I definitely wanted to hook up with this guy, but we just hadn't done it. I didn't push it and whatever. I was supposed to go hang out at his house, and I was dealing with different shit, and I was feeling depressed. It was a Saturday, and he messaged me. He's like, "Hey, you still coming over?" Da 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 da. And I was like, "You know what, dude? I feel like dog shit, man. I'm depressed. I'm dealing with bullshit. I'll see you another time." And then fucking I feel a little bit of blame. I don't know that things would have gone differently had we met up, but he ended up going out and buying some coke from a dickless shit for brains drug dealer, and there was fentanyl mixed in with the coke. So he was trying to quit heroin and get off of that stuff, and he was withdrawing and stuff like that, having his own problems with that. That's why I was giving him kratom and whatnot. And he was like, oh, you know what? I'm not going to do heroin. I'm just going to go buy a little coke and, party on my own. And he fucking died of a fentanyl overdose. I got the call some fucking night. It was Sunday. I got the call. And fucked up my life. But anyway, long story short, that was one of the reasons I hadn't cut my hair. He died years ago, and I've still kept my hair this whole time, just thinking about Corey loved that's his name, Corey. Corey loved my hair so fucking much, I can't cut it. People would compliment my hair, and I'd be like, yeah, I guess I'll keep my hair a little while longer. I like the way it looks. I just like, I don't have time to work on it anymore. It's a little irritating, but maybe I'll find time in the future. And time kept going and going. I used to work on my hair a couple hours a week. I would just pick a day and do like 2 or 3 hours of using a crochet hook and doing it all myself. It was like my little art project attached to my body. And anyway, but yeah, Corey's long gone, and so are my dreads now. But Anyway, it was a hard decision to do, but I was really over it, guys. And before I cut my hair, I was in the mirror, and I even, I called the guy that I'm in a relationship with now at the moment, and he was dealing with his own bullshit, and I called him and I was like, dude, I hope you'll still think I'm cute, because I'm about to cut my fucking hair. And he was like so preoccupied, he like barely, it barely sunk in for him. He was dealing with whatever bullshit. I was like, all right, see ya. And I go to the mirror, and I had this shitty pair of scissors. I pulled the front dreadlock up. I'm just looking at him, and I'm like, it's time to go. But this is like, it's so sad. It's an end of an era. And I teared up. I didn't actually cry, but my eyes teared up. It got watery, and I was like, man, I can't believe here we are. I'm cutting my fucking dreads. And I'm telling you, right when I cut that first dreadlock and it came loose, all the fucking stress left me. And then I just kept cutting. And I'm happy with the decision. I'm so happy, guys. It saves me. You don't know how much time and stress it saves me. I've been doing construction jobs, getting paint all up in my hair. You have no idea how much paint particles are. It's just like, it's not for me anymore. And like I was saying, you don't know how much I don't like dreadlocks on other people. Whenever I see other people with dreadlocks, I roll my eyes. And on top of that, people I'm telling you, this is one thing. If you are, thank you, Airplane Willie. I appreciate that. No, hopefully I can get it to grow back thicker again. If you guys saw, I'm feeling hopeful, because if you guys saw when I first cut my hair, it was like literal like patches of hair left. And you can see from the stream yesterday, the ice bath, I had my head not this shaved. It was like, there's a little bit left, and you can see it. I mean, it looks way better than when I first shaved it. My scalp is just like so happy with me. And it's like when you cut a limb off or something, I was having like phantom tightness on my scalp, as if the dreadlocks were still there. I'd feel like, God damn, I can still feel one of my dreadlocks pulling right here. But yeah, man, it was a bitch. But it's over. Dreadlocks are... Fuck! Hold on. I gotta change my phone settings so we can get scam calls. I turned off my... So there is with iPhone, at least. I don't know about whatever fucking phone you have, but iPhone allows you to turn off calls from random numbers. So that's normally what I do during the day if I'm too busy to answer scam calls. I just turn them off. And I just got one. We missed a scam call, guys. All right. Anyway. Do I look as cute as fucking Luigi Mangione? I wish. I'm in a good algorithm tonight. I think I got like 100 people on fucking Twitter right now. All right, so let's get into it. Fucking this fucking guy right here, making me want to delete myself from this simulation we're in. Right here. You got the thick eyebrows. You got the nice hairline. You got the body, the smile. What do I have? A fucking bald ass head. Fuck, man. No, it's a bitch. It's a bitch. We lost, well, he's not dead, but he's definitely not going to be a free man anymore. We lost a cute one. Fucking, so let's get into some of this shit on social media. I don't know what to think, as with every other news story we cover. I don't know what to think about this one. Here's his mugshot. He doesn't look as cute with this lighting, but still, he looks better than me. So I'm still a little jealous. Jealousy is a stinky cologne. I'm bathed in it right now, okay? So he came to my place the morning after I shaved my head, and he was just like, "Oh my god, it's really gone," or "They're really gone." He said something like that. He has that kinky hair. I say he is Cuban or Mexican. Mangione, isn't that Italian, or am I fucking stupid? Luigi Mangione, that's got to be Italian. You must be trolling right now. I think he's black. He looks black to me. African. This is sub-Saharan African. He's probably trans too. Okay, let me pull up so his social media presence has been interesting. Let me pull up his Twitter. All right. Let me screen share this. So he has some weird shit on his Twitter page. I don't know how many of y'all have seen this. Bravery is controlled fear. What's up, Sniz? How's it going? I've been watching a World War II documentary, brothers. I look like someone, a victim of one of the camps from World War II. That's very ironic that you were watching that. Okay. All right. We've got Andrew Huberman tweets. What the fuck? Yeah, so this is really weird. Look, if you want to, okay, so there's people that are very concerned that there's something up with his social media, and I'll show you these tweets. Where are all the fucking tweets? He has like I saw screenshots of these where people were scrolling through and it just says random tweet and then a number. Where are all those tweets? Did they get deleted? What the fuck? Look at this tweet. When we understand how fast the rate of human progress is increasing, a revolutionary near future isn't unbelievable. It's actually the only logical conclusion. Understandably, my guess is that many of you are probably thinking, cool, but definitely not happening anytime soon. But let's step back a minute. Around 200,000 to 100,000 years ago, the first humans roamed the earth. Quick timeline. huge spans of time between fire, discovery of metal alloys, etc., to 200 years ago, electricity to cars, planes, space travel, the internet, and smartphones in rapid succession. When we understand just how fast the rate of human progress is increasing, a revolutionary near future isn't unbelievable. It's actually the only logical conclusion. So this is a really interesting point, but this was you guys remember I talked about Terence McKenna on here. Terence McKenna talked about he had this thing called Time Wave Zero. It was a computer program. Terence McKenna is that anthropologist. In case some of y'all weren't on here that night, he's an anthropologist that basically took the torch and ran with the torch given to him by Timothy Leary. He was basically the Timothy Leary of the late 80s, early 90s. He would talk about psychedelics and society changing and stuff like that. The guy was, experimenting with psychedelics and fucking around with the I Ching, which is a Chinese divination tool. You guys can look it up, the I Ching. It has some coins that have different symbols on it and a book that comes with it. And you can throw these coins and then, read whatever part of the book corresponds to the coins that you threw. And with this I Ching, Terence came up with this thing called Time Wave Zero, where he plotted ebbs and flows in time and novelty. And this is one thing that Terence McKenna talked about a lot. And this was back in the 90s. I mean, no one was talking about this back in the 90s. Terence was really ahead of his time. But he was talking about how the rate of change is actually increasing. Novelty, like basically like this just said, we spent hundreds of thousands of years, somewhere between 100,000 to a million years is where it's theorized that anatomically modern humans first sort of existed. So we've had basically a long fucking time of running around, chucking spears, beating things with fucking rocks, and, starting fire by rubbing sticks together. Hundreds of thousands of years of that. Then you get the Wright brothers, fucking, Windows, computers, all of this stuff, just the rate of change is increasing. And you get all of this novelty that keeps, and it's like increasing more and more. And Terence, the end of the Time Wave Zero, the last day where the novelty, it was a graph, Time Wave Zero, that showed peaks and valleys in novelty and change through human history. So Terence loved to bring up the Time Wave Zero and show, here, look at this, where the graph drops. That is the same time as the fall of Rome. And here, when the graph drops again, this is Chernobyl, and this is fucking, whatever the fuck, the splitting of the atom first occurred on this day, and there's a huge spike there, and then you get to the end of this this graph, and it shoots up off the graph, basically into infinity. And that date where it did that was December 21st, 2012. And if you guys remember, that's the same day that the Mayan calendar predicted would be the end of the world or the end of a cycle, whatever the fuck. So it was just really this idea, or paying attention to this. It's a crazy thing to really consider, and where the fuck it's going to go. It was logical almost to see Terence's graph and see how it shot up into infinity, because that's like almost like where the fuck. And he used to love to say this too. Who could imagine human history continuing for another 100,000 years? What the fuck are we even going to do? What are we even going to fucking do? We're going to be computer chips in 100,000 years, right? We're not going to still be walking around in fleshy bodies, fucking, shooting CEOs, right? We're not going to be doing that in 100,000 years. Probably not even And 100 years, it's probably going to look things are probably going to look indistinguishable or unrecognizable, the opposite of indistinguishable. Okay. But Akira the Don made a good song using Terrence McKenna voice. Pretty great, called Don't Worry. Yeah, there's been interesting raps and fucking songs and weird shit that Terrence has been included in. But yeah, this is interesting. So yeah, this is his fucking Twitter. Let me increase the size here for y'all. You size queens. Bro, there's so much of this shit that you see from his social media seems just like the weirdest fucking Manchurian Candidate type of thing, like leaving a trail of breadcrumbs almost for like, his thoughts or something. So what is he quoting? What is this? Oh, his first speech? This is from his speech, I take it. These are his words. He's quoting himself. 7 years ago, I gave my high school senior speech on this topic. Today, I will be talking to you about the future, about topics ranging from conscious artificial intelligences to human immortality. Likely, you'll dismiss all of this pretty quickly as interesting, but just science fiction. Yeah, so this is normal range of possible states for the human race, constantly shifting. Things kind of suck, things are pretty good. Two likely possible states for the human race after artificial intelligence, extinction, immortality. So I think I did find his he gave a speech. I have a speech of his. I think it's valedictorian speech. What the fuck? Bro, they put a chip in this guy's brain, I swear to God. As newer, better AI is released at an increasingly fast rate, only a human can, statements are dropping like flies. Yeah, so he's talking about here only humans can drive cars, only people have common sense, only a human can review a movie, hold press conferences. What are the ones on the ground? Play ping pong. Recognize faces. That's spooky. Improvise jazz. With everyone all abuzz about AI, let's revisit a few concepts from my AI post 8 years ago. Hard to say if we're witnessing the beginning of the long predicted intelligence explosion or just a sporadic burst of new advances. Either way, an S curve seems to be picking up steam. Yeah, so he's got a lot of shit on here about artificial intelligence. Where's all those fucking where are people getting the weird number tweets? Did those get deleted? Hold on. Let's scroll. Okay, guys, please, I'm hoping we don't get any weird stuff like can't post on Twitter. Okay, so hold on one second. Let me pull up oh, Scott Starbird, what's up, bro? A potato chip. Let me pull this down and pull up this other deal. Okay. What is this? Where are people getting this? Did this get deleted? These had to have been deleted. We scrolled all the way down. What is like? Look at these random tweet and then a number. What the fuck? These are all from the same day. These are all from the same day. Four 14/16. 4/14/16. All that must have got deleted. I'm scrolling down on his page again. Hold on, I'll bring it back up. Oh god. 22. 22. Oh, okay. What the fuck? Why didn't this pop up before? Bro, what is this? What the fuck is this? This is on his page. It wasn't up here before. You guys saw me scroll all the way down. Yeah, this is what I know I'm just reading random tweets here, but this is a good point that people have brought up, which seems kind of weird. Kinta said they're trying to say they caught him with the manifesto and a silencer on him after he had a week to get rid of all the evidence. Why would he drop the backpack? Remember, they found the backpack. The backpack was ditched in the woods. Why the fuck would he ditch the backpack and keep all this other fucking evidence on him? manifesto, the gun, a fake ID. Remember, they said they found a fake ID from him too. These tweets could be some like some weird schizo shit. But what the fuck, like CIA shit. Bro. What are these? Why does it go like this though? See, like, why does it go from 2016 to 2021? Is there stuff getting deleted or did he actually not tweet for fucking over 4 years? Hold on, let's go to the bottom of these. Holy fuck, look how many there are. This is all on the same day. This is the thing. This has to be like this can't be actually somebody sitting there typing this over and over again and hitting the tweet button, right? There's 500 of these. I'm not even going to sit here and count how many there are. That's ridiculous. Yeah, he's got a shitload more followers. Thank you for your service. Go back to work. This is pretty funny. You're scrolling through an alleged killer's timeline and reading the comments on a tweet with a number that was made in 2016. Go back to work. What the fuck? It's your eyebrows that got you caught. Man, that's crazy. I'm excited, like, to see what happens with this. So this is, if you guys don't know, this is pictures from, this is actually his back. He had back surgery. Oh, what's up, Tina? What's up, Bub Army Mom, up in the chat? Oh, Scott, I just saw this, but yeah, yeah. We were looking. Probably the date all changed prior. You're saying all the tweets before changed? Back surgery always makes people a pillhead. Well, look, because hold on, let me pull up another tweet. Because there was one where supposedly it was quotes from his friends that said after he got back surgery, he was fucked up. Or there was something wrong with him. Is this the one? Okay, hold on. Hold on. All right, spoke with a source that had a lot of friends that went to high school with Luigi Mangione. What keeps coming up is a back surgery that changed everything for him, and he went absolutely crazy. So this is the books he purchased or read? What is it? What did that say? Checks out with his Goodreads history and the x-ray in his header. Yeah, guys, let me tell you, I suffer from fucking, I have back issues here and there. I have discs in my back. I got into a car wreck. It was Father's Day like 10 fucking years ago, maybe. Yeah, 10, 15 years ago. God, it was a long time ago. And even before that, my back was a little fucked up. But I had my back looked at and they said I had bulging discs in my back. And it definitely feels like it some days. But yeah, guys, let me tell you, fucking, if your back is not, you don't have a broken back, not that anyone's asking me for advice here, but look, guys, I'm not just saying that getting back surgery is going to turn you into a Manchurian candidate, but you just got to be, guys, you got to be careful with letting people do stuff to your back. I'll just put it that way. Because you know what? My back pain has been bad enough that probably the average person would see about a professional doing something to it, something drastic. And I just, as long as I do my normal stretches and I'm not like bending over 100 times, like there's sometimes when I weed and do yard work and have to be weeding the gardens and shit like that, and my back will start screaming. But yeah, as long as I do my yoga, I have a whole fucking routine, a yoga routine that I do pretty much every night. And if I don't do it, my back starts getting fucked up. And you know, I don't know if there is something that they could really do to help the discs in my back besides replacing the discs. I know somebody that had that done, and that's a little extreme. Yeah, bro. His back is fucked. He had a YouTube channel too, though. Did you guys know that he had a fucking YouTube channel? This is crazy. This is crazy. Sometimes anybody else? Sometimes when I go to post something on social media, I think to myself, what are the feds gonna think when they read this? What if you know, something crazy happened with me and the feds end up pouring through my social media and seeing me make fun of Chris Christie, how fucking fat he is, and that he has, he had Jolly Ranchers in his pockets during the debate. What are they going to think what are the feds going to think when they read that and I'm locked up in jail for some scheme or something? Anybody else think that? Just me? No one else curating their tweets to impress the FBI? Yeah, your eyes aren't deceiving you, Scott Starbert. I chopped off all my wonderful hair. It's still here. I still have it. It's right here. Oh, yeah, Scott. I was over it. I was over it. Couldn't fucking deal with it anymore. It was a fun time. We had a good run with these dreadlocks, but I'm done. D-U-N, done. Anybody want to buy a dreadlock? I was thinking too, I could get these and like staple them up into a hat, and then I could wear my dreads like, like it's clothing. I could do that. Bulging dicks? I wish that's what the doctor diagnosed me with. I wish he said, "Sir, you have not multiple bulging discs. You heard me wrong. I said you have a huge bulging dick in your pants. It keeps coming up on the x-rays we do, and it's in the way to the extent that we can't see your spine. It's just a big dick in the x-ray." You guys are crazy in my chat. What was his YouTube channel? Let me see. Where was that post? Hold on one second. Let me see if I can find this, if it's still up. Hold on 1 minute. Okay. Bro, look at this. Look at this fucking shit. Look what is on this motherfucker's YouTube channel. This is his real YouTube channel, supposedly up still. What the fuck? That's why they're calling this a dead man switch. Oh fuck, let me show you the page. Hold on. Bro, look at this. This is supposed to be his YouTube channel. He has more subscribers than me. Bro, 1 hour ago? Dude, okay, this is fucking weird. This is fucking weird. He's in custody and his fucking page is posting stuff. This was an hour ago. He's been apprehended for hours. If you see this, I'm already under arrest. Look at this. Junior Coltrane, would you knock it off? Bro, for real. Why do you have to get like this in the chat? Just stay on the subject we're talking about. Don't try to piss people off and run people out of my goddamn channel. For real, bro. What the fuck? You don't know. People tell me that I need moderators, and every time someone brings up whether or not whether or not, they tell me I need moderators, and you are always the reason that I'm told that I need fucking moderators. Can you just chill? Like, sometimes you are entertaining in here. You crack me up sometimes, but I don't want to deal with more bullshit and running people off. We're trying to grow this channel. Why don't you help me out by being nice to people and being inviting? God damn, bro. Thuggish. What's up, Thuggish Ruggish? How's it going? Adam Wiley over on the Twitter. What's up, Famlam? Yeah, wherever y'all are at, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, jump in the chat. I can see you all here. See, bald guys are such a drag. You can drag these nuts across your face. And they tell me less of me is better. Look, that goes for many people. White Iced Tea, what's up? What's up? Well, I entered just in time. Yes, thank you, sir. Just in time for what? To gang up on Junior Coltrane? So that's all this is a countdown video? What the fuck? Is that it? All is scheduled. Be patient. Bye for now. So look at this, though. Look at this that pops up in the bottom, and I won't pretend I just found that. Someone else mentioned that something pops up here, but it's the date. Soon. December 11th. December 11th. This is purposely put in here. We got jobbed out. What do you mean? All is scheduled. Be patient. Bye for now. So, but look at this. So that's the date of his other video. This is supposed to premiere. Look at this. Bro, there are people in here waiting. I'm going to subscribe to this channel. I know that might be controversial, but let's see what comes out. How are there not more subscribers waiting for the Dead Man switch? Bro, what if it's something that crazy, like they tried to set him up and he knew it was going to happen or some shit, and he's got proof that he's just a patsy or something? 12 a.m. Yeah. Mm. December 11th at 12 a.m. Yeah, that's in a day. Guys, what the fuck what's going to happen on here? Do we want to stream live until 12 o'clock at night on December 10th? Tomorrow, guys, should I do that tomorrow? Should I stream live? Should I get on at like 10 o'clock? And then we'll go for like 2 hours and wait for this video to drop? Notify me for sure, bitch. Good question. How are there so few people here? Junior Coltrane, are you not also bald yourself? Am I crazy or isn't your head shaved? I know you have that big ass beard. Do I have a shaved head? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I got rid of them fuckboy dreads. Bro, that is exciting. I think I'm going to do that tomorrow night. Guys, tomorrow, if you're watching now, I will be live tomorrow. I'm probably going on at 10 o'clock. I think I'm going to go ahead and do a hard scheduling for that. That is interesting. What should I put in the chat? What should I put in the chat, guys? Fuck. White Iced Tea, have you heard my new parody song? It could be tonight. What do you mean it could be tonight? Yeah, it's December 9th. So when it hits 12 a.m., it'll be December 10th. This says December 11th at 12 a.m. Yeah, 27 hours. Yeah, at midnight it'll be the 10th, but it says 11th at 12 a.m. Huh. Man, that's crazy. About to be the biggest drop of 2024. I hope it's D pics or nudes or something. There we go. Thuggish, thank you, sir. I appreciate that. Yeah, please smash the like button and the subscribe if you aren't subscribed to my channel already. I stream 5 nights a week on here, twerking, throwing my back out, twerking for you people. Least you could do is click a few buttons. White iced tea. What's DMS's boyfriend supposed to grab when he's hitting them back shots? White iced tea, we've been over this. Thank you, the fat pig. I am a top. My boyfriend likes his hair pulled, except his head is bald too. Me and my boyfriend, we look very similar right now. Post it in the live chat. Let's do it. I hope it's D picks. Oh, yeah, they ought to get a kick out of that. Yeah, this other person commented since I've been on here. We making history. Guys, this is fucking nuts. No way this guy has a fucking dead man switch that's going to drop in like a little over 24 hours. Be strong. Steve, bald guys are treated like second-class humans. Yeah, not to mention I'm 5'7". I'm 5'7" and now bald. I might as well just end it. This is fucking nuts. He did go to school for engineering. Surprised YouTube hasn't removed his channel. Yeah, no, that is surprising. So Instagram, his page was still up today. I checked. I went through his pictures and everything. And yeah, like I said, the man is gorgeous. I said that just from the pictures that they released a few days ago before they knew who the guy was. I was like, look at this man's smile. This is a gorgeous man. I went to that Instagram page and that's a gorgeous man. Too bad he's locked up. No one's responded to my D-Pix comment. Okay, let's move on. Yo, I can't believe that. That's crazy. Okay, so where was Okay, let's go through this cuz this is a good this guy had a lot of shit laid out here. Oh, wrong page. Hold on. Everything we know about Luigi Mangione. Ivy League student. Look at that. Six-pack. Ripped. Six-pack. Ripped. He's more ripped than me. I fucking hate my life. No, I'm kidding. It's okay, guys. It's okay. Other people are hotter than me. It's all right. I won't freak out. Pivot plane. GitHub account. Links to Facebook account name AppRoar Studios. Yeah, so He did mushrooms. That's not good for the psychedelic community. We don't need any guilt by association. Anxious generation. Interesting. Oh, here's the speech. Hold the fuck up. Okay, yeah, that is the beginning.
All set? Congratulations. Thank you.
Congratulations, partner. Get out there and start shooting CEOs.
Headmaster Smythe, Mr. Hubeck, members of the Board of Trustees, family, friends, faculty, and fellow students.
Let me just say, I hate the way people, like kids in school, I hate the way kids give speeches. This is a fucking pet peeve for me. I hate the way kids give speech, and they teach them to talk like this. The way Trump gives a speech, it has a certain, a certain structure to it. He's got his own style. But it's like every kid that ever gave a speech in school or college, they all sound like this. President such and such, staff members, and fucking whoever the fuck ever, janitor, it's just like they start listing people like this. You can tell it's like what did he say? Hold on.
Headmaster Smythe, Mr. Hubeck.
Headmaster Smythe, Mr. Hubeck, school staff,
Members of the Board of Trustees.
members of the Board of Trustees,
Family, friends, faculty, and fellow students. Good afternoon. Thank you all for being here to celebrate Gilman's 116th Founders Day.
It's like they teach them that every you have to pretend you're in a movie giving a fucking speech where it has to be structured perfectly, okay? And you have to address everyone in the room. I'm getting hard. How did you know? Is there a second camera that's showing my groin area? No, isn't this high school? No, 2016. I'm not getting hard. He looks hot in the recent pictures. I don't like he's got like a Jew fro going here.
I'm honored to be speaking to you all today on behalf of the Gilman class of 2016. When I started writing the speech, I talked with several students and teachers and asked how they would describe the class of 2016.
When I started writing this speech, I asked people how I should write this speech. You see how like every sentence is like every sentence of a kid's speech is like delivered in the most cringe fucking way possible. I fucking hate it.
Many of the students characterized our class as inventive.
Look at this guy back here. Look at him smirking. He knows something. He's like, look at my boy. Look at my boy Luigi up there in that suit. And he was just doing a keg stand 3 nights ago. I was at a party. He was doing a keg stand and he banged this passed out chick. And look at him now. That's my boy. That's my N-word right there. Luigi, all up in a suit. He's got these people eating out of the palm of his hand. Little did they know he was doing keg stands last weekend. Oh, yeah, that's my boy.
in both imagination and initiative. At the same time, several teachers reminded me of our class's commitment to Gilman and its traditions. I came to realize that both views are correct. The class of 2016 is truly defined by its inventive, pioneering mentality that accompanies a strong commitment to Gilman tradition. Throughout its time here at Gilman, the class of 2016 has been coming up with new ideas and challenging the world around it.
Here's a new idea: kill CEOs.
Our selling of Chick-fil-A during lunch, arguably the staple of our class, provides a great example. In our sophomore year, when brainstorming ways to fundraise, we didn't just settle for the usual methods of selling spirit shirts and Christmas trees. In addition to this, we did what seemed impossible given the tight schedule of the school day and began shuttling dozens of Chick-fil-A sandwiches to Gilman between assembly and lunch. Soon, we were selling over 100 Chick-fil-A sandwiches each day, in what became likely one of the most successful class fundraisers in Gilman's history. But our ability to come up with new ideas didn't start then. I've noticed it as long as I've been here, even in my very first year as a sixth grader.
Yeah, so the way they do these speeches, this is like, it's so fucking cringe. This is like, this is the baseline. They teach you fucking read the words, and every sentence you have to end it with the same inflection. You can't have any like real personality. Just get up there and fucking read it.
If any of you have ever been on Gilman's campus before school starts, you would have noticed that every morning, rain or shine, the turf is filled with middle school students playing soccer, football, and frisbee. That tradition was actually started by the class of 2016. As many of you know, Gilman Middle School offers not one, but 2 recesses per day. But for the class of 2016, that wasn't enough. So, as sixth graders, rather than sitting in the hallways waiting for school to begin, we decided we'd give ourselves an extra morning recess before the morning even started. And now, 7 years later, that morning recess remains as a regular part of every school day. Of course, this isn't anything revolutionary, but it shows that even early on, the class of 2016 was challenging the world around it.
That's fucking stupid.
Having great ideas, however, isn't enough to innovate. The class of 2016's inventiveness also stems from its incredible courage to explore the unknown and try new things. Just look at a few highlights from our senior year. This April, 5 seniors performed in Gilman's spring musical, The Addams Family, all of whom had no prior musical experience. 3 seniors, Jeremy Booth, Gus Meny, and Jake Goodwin, lended lead roles, while Tommy Morey and Chris Wolf helped put on the show that I doubt any of us will forget. How about this winter when Kevin Wang delivered a senior speech? As Kevin moved to America and joined our class in 9th grade, English isn't his first language. But that didn't stop him from delivering a both hilarious and thought-provoking speech about his transition to the United States.
Let's hear that speech. This one sucks.
How about Ray Saunders leading Gilman's first-year cybersecurity team? Even competing against hundreds of veteran teams, the Gilman squad managed to advance to the state and then regional championships. All of these endeavors took a huge amount of courage. They demonstrate that the class of 2016 truly has the fearlessness to explore new things and the obvious ability to excel. But as inventive as the class of 2016 is, our class was able to explore the new while also preserving the old. Just look back at the most significant and magical night of our senior year, the 100th annual Gilman McDonough football game. After hundreds of hours of preparation, our seniors led the Gilman team to victory. Competing in the second oldest football rivalry in the state of Maryland, however, they represented not just this year's team, but Gilman as an institution and all the alumni that preceded them. So the class of 2016 not only explored new frontiers, but also maintained Gilman's most important traditions.
I know I'm a florist and I focus on the wrong things. Do you guys know what kind of flower that is he has? Can anybody tell me what kind of flower that is? Do you guys know? I want to educate you guys. Do you know what kind of flower that is? Anybody in the chat, you'll win a free prostate milking. Oh, damn, Junior Coltrane, you are in luck. Yeah, that is a carnation. That's a pretty easy answer. A lot of people get boutonnieres. That's called a boutonniere, by the way, too.
I think this combination of preservation and exploration is what Gilman is all about. Gilman maintains its classic core values by cultivating mind, body, and spirit in its students.
Junior Coltrane, you lucky dog. You slithered in like a snake before Fat Pig got in there. That prostate milking was meant for Fat Pig.
But also champions an environment of acceptance and diversity, while excelling in its technological endeavors. This fusion is such a strong part of Gilman, it's even evident in its physical geography. Just look to the construction outside Gilman, or outside. Gilman is actively rebuilding itself, but its brand new fields sit next to classic buildings like Cary Hall. Further, these new constructions, for example, Sotier Stadium, bear with them Gilman's rich history in their names. So it's no surprise that the class of 2016 picked up this ability to explore both new and old.
Dude, this is, let me say, I was hoping this would be interesting. I'm sorry, this is fucking stupid. This is like they told him, all right, buddy, you get to do the speech. And he was like, fuck, what do I write about? This whole speech just seems like something where he struggled to have something to say. This is a really fucking boring speech. He should have just gone up there. I mean, if he's an adult, which I think he's graduating. Let's move on. I won't say what I was about to say about taking his shirt off and stuff, because I forget he's a minor here. But he's like 17. I meant if he's 18, that would be a better presentation, to just take your shirt off and start flexing and smiling at us. But no, here we are listening to this boring ass speech. Class of 2016, you know what? We started playing Frisbee in the morning, and that's stuck for, 7 years. At Gelman here, that's what we do. We play Frisbee in the morning. We started that. So that's how you know the class of 2016 is innovative. Give me a fucking break. Look at the construction outside. We've got new construction next to classic old buildings like the gym. That's how you know class of 2016 is going to build new things for the world. It's like, the fuck are we even talking about? What are we even talking about? Just look hot.
And it's no surprise they were able to achieve all they did this year, these last few years as well. But it wasn't just Gilman as an institution that shaped our experience here. The people in our lives, especially our parents and teachers, had such huge roles as well. The parents here today, first off, sending us to Gilman was far from a small financial investment. I'd like to personally thank each of you for sending your sons here, as I can't imagine the class of 2016 without any one of these men on stage. Further, thank you for all the time and love you've put into our lives. You've instilled values in us, fed and clothed us, and simply been there for us every step of the way. I'd also like to thank every Gilman teacher and faculty member here today throughout all 3 divisions of the school. While the events and accomplishments I've mentioned in the speech were meant to highlight the imagination and courage of the class of 2016, these occurrences also drew heavily from your efforts. Our imagination draws from your inspiration, and our courage largely depends on your encouragement in the classroom, on the fields, and on the stage. So parents and faculty, thank you for all you have done for us. Today is as much an achievement for you as it is for us.
I was hoping there'd be more in this that would be like interesting, like if he was given clues in his speech, like class of 2016, we're not afraid to take a shot, to shoot your shot. We're not afraid. Class of 2016, we're going to go out and kill the competition. Absolutely slaughter the competition. like a cold-blooded animal in the street. Class of 2016, we're taking out CEOs. So we can be the CEOs. But we have to first take out the CEOs, the current ones. Class of 2016, healthcare. It's too expensive. We got to change that. What's the best way to change that? Kill CEOs.
As I conclude my speech, I have to remember that a valedictory, by definition, is a farewell. We seniors have been hiding from it all year, and I've even been avoiding it in my speech.
Yeah, the good point. They don't even have, what building are they in? What auditorium are they in that they don't have a fucking air conditioning? Everybody's fanning themselves. Oh, God.
But now it's time to face the truth. Our time as Gilman students has come to an end. It seems like just yesterday that we were freshmen, having tie wars and playing computer games in CT20. But now we're moving on. Just like we've done these past few years, we'll be exploring the unknown, whether that be attending colleges across the country, traveling the world during gap years, or fulfilling military service in foreign countries. As we embrace the new, however, we won't forget the old. Our friendships, values, and memories from Gilman will always stay with us. So, to the class of 2016, a kind of class that only comes around once every 50 years. It's been an incredible journey, and I simply can't imagine the last few years with any other group of guys. Thank you.
Boo! You stink! We need better speeches! Boo! Yeah, sorry guys. I hope no one fell asleep during that. We had nothing there. That was nothing. I was hoping for clues to what his future would hold. Gelman, class of 2016. We're not afraid to go to jail. We're not afraid of prison. We're going out into the world and we're going to shoot our shots and hold nothing back. Okay, let me pull something else up. Oh yeah, we're in this thread. Hold up. Let me bring it up for you so we're all looking at it. 1.2K friends. Not only is he hotter than me, he has more friends than me. Oh, here's the thing about the back, too. Friends I went to high school with, Luigi Mangione, said, what keeps coming up is a back surgery that changed everything for him, and he went absolutely crazy. Avid reader, 295 books listed on Goodreads. Academically, he holds both a master's and bachelor's degree in computer science from the University of Pennsylvania. Additionally, he gained recognition as the valedictorian at Gilman School in Baltimore, showcasing his academic excellence. His work includes contributions to machine learning and robotics, as evidenced by projects on GitHub. They put a brain chip in him. Oh, fuck, yeah, this is his Amazon review. I saw this somewhere else, too. Let's take a look at this. This is a fucking Amazon review he left. Let me just say, if you're leaving Amazon reviews, you have too much time on your hands. I don't care if it's the best product you've ever bought or the worst one. Who the fuck is actually out there leaving reviews? Bitch, just tweet something. Industrial Society and Its Future by Theodore Kaczynski. This is his words here that I'm reading. I'll read it for you. This is kind of small. I don't know if you guys can see it. Sorry. I quote by Luigi Mangione, clearly written by a mathematics prodigy. Reads like a series of lemmas on the question of 21st century quality of life. It's easy to quickly and thoughtless. I think he meant thoughtlessly. It's easy to quickly and thoughtlessly write this off as the manifesto of a lunatic. Oh boy. But he understands him. Okay. In order to avoid facing some of the uncomfortable problems it identifies, but it's simply impossible to ignore how precedent many of his predictions about modern society turned out. What the fuck book is this? Okay, hold on. We'll look into that in a second. He was a violent individual, rightfully imprisoned, who maimed innocent people. While these actions tend to be characterized as those of crazy Luddite. Jesus, what the fuck kind of vocabulary does this guy have? However, they are more accurately seen as those of an extreme political revolutionary. Oh boy, he's inspired. God damn it. Okay, a take I found online, but I think is interesting, had the balls to recognize that peaceful protest has gotten us absolutely nowhere. Oh boy. And at the end of the day, he's probably right. Oil barons haven't listened to any environmentalists, but they feared him. When all other forms of communication fail, violence is necessary to survive. You may not like this method. You may not like his methods, but to see things from his perspective, it's not terrorism. It's war and revolution. Fossil fuel companies actively suppress anything that stands in their way, and within a generation or two, it will begin costing human lives by greater and greater magnitudes until the Earth is just a flaming ball orbiting third from the sun. Peaceful protest is outright ignored. Economic protest isn't possible in the current system. So how long until we recognize that violence against those who lead us to such destruction is justified as self-defense? Fuck. These companies don't care about you or your kids or your grandkids. They have zero qualms about burning down the planet for a buck. So why should we have any qualms about burning them down to survive? We're animals just like everything else on this planet, except we've forgotten. Sorry, this is small text. I'm trying to read. We've forgotten the law of the jungle and bend over for our overlords when any other animal would recognize the threat and fight to the death for their survival. Violence never solved anything is a statement uttered by cowards and predators. Jesus Christ. Well, that's a little bit alarming. Oh, this is Ted Kaczynski? I'm a fucking idiot. Yeah, I'm a fucking retard. Theodore Kaczynski. Bro, that is okay. I should have picked up on that, and I kind of did, but I didn't fucking I wasn't sure if that was the same spelling of the last name, Kaczynski. Okay. No, that makes sense. That's bad. He's got a review of a Ted Kaczynski book. And it's very sympathetic. It's a very sympathetic review. Hold on. Let me look up this book. Let me look it up. All right, let me bring you guys with me to this page. I just pulled up the Wikipedia for this book. Industrial Society and Its Future, also known as the Unabomber Manifesto, is a 1995 anti-technology essay by Ted Kaczynski, the Unabomber. The manifesto contends that the Industrial Revolution began a harmful process of natural destruction brought about by technology, while forcing humans to adapt to machinery, creating a socio-political order that suppresses human freedom and potential. Jesus Christ. Fuck off. The 35,000 word manifesto formed the ideological foundation of Kaczynski's 1978 to 95 mail bomb campaign, designed to protect wilderness by hastening the collapse of industrial society. The manifesto states that the public largely accept individual technological advancements as purely positive without accounting for their overall effect, including the erosion of local and individual freedom and autonomy. It was printed in a supplement to the Washington Post after Kaczynski offered to end his bombing campaign in the exchange for his manifesto to be widely circulated. Attorney General Janet Reno authorized the printing to help the FBI identify the author. Printings and publicity around the the printing and publicity around them eclipsed the bombing in notoriety and led to Kaczynski's identification by his brother David Kaczynski. I do remember that. Okay. While Kaczynski's actions were generally condemned, his manifesto expressed ideas that continued to be generally shared among the American public. A 2017 Rolling Stone article stated that Kaczynski was an early adopter of the concept that we give up a piece of ourselves whenever we adjust to conform to society's standards. That, and we're too plugged in. We're letting technology take over our lives willingly. Bro, you know what? This is sort of like Terrence McKenna talked about. Terrence McKenna sort of talked about this thing, as I stated before. He had the time wave zero graph, and he developed that with the I Ching. And but Terrence sort of had this idea that what we're doing, what human beings are, where is he wrong though? Yeah, I know. I need to read through this more and see what so this wording up here at the top. Limiting local and individual freedom and autonomy. Where was the other part? Yeah, okay. The manifesto contends that the Industrial Revolution began a harmful process of natural destruction brought about by technology while forcing humans to adapt to machinery, creating a socio-political order that suppresses human freedom and potential. So that is like a weird... So this is one of those situations. I know I'm not the smartest, but it's hard to see. It'd be interesting to be able to talk to him and hash out exactly what he means by this, because in some regards, this is the thing. In some regards, I mean, it's arguable that technology has the it's a possibility that it can aid in human freedom and potential. What kind of potential is he referring to? is really the thing that stood out to me, because I mean, it's like whether or not, some people don't think we went to the moon. If you asked me, I had to put money on it, I would bet that we did go to the moon, but some of the footage is faked and all that shit because we are in competition with the Russians or whatever the fuck. We don't want to give the just the public and other countries, other governments with their own space programs. We don't want to give that technology and that knowledge up to everybody. So but anyway, going down a rabbit hole with that. But whatever the case is, technology has helped us to achieve some great things. So I just wonder, I feel like the technology thing and being afraid of artificial intelligence and stuff, it's like I worry about it too, but is it something that's like, is it like fighting death? Like for an individual to fight death is the same thing as fighting the development of new technology. I mean, this is just like a thing. This is just, we've got the bug. Human beings have the virus of, we got to build new stuff. We need new stuff. Oh, that thing. Yeah, that was really cool a year ago. We need a new one now. Like we can't sleep. We can't rest. Everybody has this burning inside of them to create new shit and innovate. I mean, is it really just like a futile effort to fight against this? This is the thing that I could have sympathy, empathy, and agree with some points within this manifesto, I'm sure. But this is like the type of thing where I'd really like to see it hashed out, and I'm sure he explains it more in the book. I wouldn't doubt it, but I understand the concept of saying it's impeding on human freedom. That makes sense. We see that happening more and more every day. But man, I don't fucking know. That's so funny. Everybody's flipping out about my hair today. Rainy, the Oklahoma realtor. What's up? Yes, I know the hair. I've had Rainy. Don't feel bad because no one else pointed it out either. I've had my head shaved. I've had my hair cut for almost a month. I've had my hair cut for, this is bare minimum, this is week 3. I'd have to go back and look on my stream, but if you guys go back 3 weeks ago, you won't see dreadlocks. I'm wearing hats in every, I always wear a hat on here, almost always. But yeah, you go back for 3 weeks, you'll see that there's no dreads dangling anywhere. No one fucking said anything, though. It was so funny, Rainy. No one said fucking anything. Yeah, no. Well, I think some people thought, like, when I was wearing beanies and stuff here and there, too. So, yeah, I think people assumed my hair was up in my my hat. Mood. What's up, Mood? Haven't seen you in here in a few streams. How's it going? We have gone to the moon. Yeah, I think we have too. I think probably there's just some stuff with the videos and whatnot that I think is probably faked. I really do. I do think we've probably been there, though. Technology, all in all, is a good thing. It's dumb to hate on the future and try to stop it. Just prepare and be aware of history. Yeah, man, that's what I'm saying. That's like, I think that this is probably such a this is just a natural part of the human the human story, where we fucking are making technology, and we have to keep advancing stuff. We started off by carving carving rocks into the shape of a spear and attaching that, or into the shape of a dagger and attaching that then to a fucking longer piece of wood, and you make a fucking spear. And you know, like throwing rocks, this is one of the things that they say was probably, you know, there's varying theories on some of the things that really pushed the human brain into evolving into what it is now. And throwing stuff is, like they say, humans used to get together in groups and fucking throw rocks at stuff, and that could surprisingly like take down a whole fucking tiger. You know, you could kill a fucking tiger if you have 50 people throwing rocks. No fucking animal can survive 50 monkeys throwing rocks at it. And you know, that's like the first technology or something, is throwing a fucking rock at something to kill it. You're extending what would be a fist. You'd have to hit something. You're extending your body and your intention by being able to throw something. And that has gone all the way to let's toss a fucking satellite out into the outskirts of our atmosphere into space, and we can bounce a signal from our fucking phone off of that. And what, you know, I don't know if this is something you can that you can even put the brakes on or whatever. But yes, so going back to fucking Thuggish, thank you, but you distracted me from what I was saying. But I'm keeping track of things. So Terrence McKenna is what I was talking about. He had this idea that we are actually like birthing. We're birthing something in a way. What humans are doing with technology is worlds apart from what any other animal on the planet or anywhere else that we know of. We don't know of any animals anywhere else or living things, but what humans are doing with technology is the most bizarre, autistic, weird shit. I mean, just think about it. We are relatively shortly separated from our species ancestors. We're basically fucking monkeys running around, and something got switched on in our brain. And it's funny, Terrence has his own theory for this. Terrence calls it the stoned ape theory, that psychedelic mushrooms actually is what switched on the human brain to doing the fucking crazy shit that we're doing now. You think about God, my thoughts on shit are just so I don't mean to, I was gonna say tainted, but they're my thoughts follow the fucking Terrence McKenna train or something. It's weird how much I think about shit in the way that he fucking has put stuff. But Terrence McKenna was such a good speaker and thinker. But yeah, I mean, he talked about how, if you look back at human history, we start off as hunter-gatherers. Just think about this. Terrence, I never heard anybody talk about this before, put it in this way. But Terrence McKenna talked about, just imagine what the human experience on Earth was like when we were hunter-gatherers. There's psychological effects that go along with going from hunter-gatherer to practicing agriculture. Okay. And one of the things, if you think about it, if you are hunter-gatherers and you're nomadic people, you travel throughout the land, you follow herds around for food, you travel to certain spots during certain seasons, probably. I don't know exactly how they suppose it all worked for nomadic people, but you're traveling around just, taking little bits of resources from the land as you go, just to keep your tribe and yourself going. Just think of what like when we started agriculture, that probably was like around the time that you had the idea that humans could even conceptualize the idea that something physical belongs to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're a hunter gatherer, if you're nomadic people, you're traveling around, you don't say, like, this pack of fucking buffalo that we're following around, that's our pack of buffalo. You wouldn't say that. You wouldn't think that. You'd just be like, we're following this herd of buffalo so that we can kill one and eat it. And that's like, you know, it's a gift from the earth or whatever the fuck, or the gods or whatever the fuck they thought. The concept of personal possession, property rights, you know, basically is what we're getting at. Just think about that, living in a time in human history where there is no property rights. And, you know, this is one thing that's funny when, like, the World Economic Forum and stuff, you hear about them saying you will own nothing and you will like it, you'll be happier and stuff. Well, unfortunately, when they say that, they mean they will own everything. The, you know, the 1%, the richest fucking pieces of shit on the planet will own everything. You will own nothing, the average person. That's not ideal, you know. But in this point in human history, when we're talking about when we're nomadic people, that might have been, I mean, despite that we were probably dying younger and dealing with disease and stuff that we didn't know how to deal with and whatever. But just think about being in the mental state where you don't feel like you own stuff. You don't have a home per se. You're nomadic people. So it's not like you can fighting with people over property and whatever the fuck. It's like not even a thing that occurs to you. You're just like, I'm a fucking monkey running around with a fucking spear that I just made this morning with a branch and a rock. It's not like, you know, it's just it's an interesting thought experiment to think about what that would fucking be like. You don't have crops. The minute we have agriculture, then you have a concept of, oh, this is mine. I put up a fence and I've got rows of fucking crops that I'm taking care of and I'm investing in this one piece of land. And I'm just going to call this land right here, I'm just going to call it mine. And how do I prove it's mine? Well, when someone else walks up to it, I'm going to fucking kill him. And that'll prove it's mine because I just have superior force. But it's such an interesting thing. We go from being monkeys that are running around on the planet, throwing poop at each other and rocks. And we go from that, and in 100,000 years, we're launching rockets into space, and we have got a rover on Mars, supposedly. That's fucking nuts. That's nuts. And is there anything that could ever even stop that besides an asteroid? Besides nuclear winter? Probably those things wouldn't even stop it. You could knock it back a few generations. All right, let me get back to this. Okay, contents. Let's see. At 35,000 words, Industrial Society and its future lays very detailed blame on technology in and of itself for eroding individual freedom and autonomy, destroying human scale communities, and leading to widespread psychological and physical suffering. Kaczynski contends that the Industrial Revolution harmed the human race by developing into a socio-political order that subjugates human needs beneath its own. This system, he wrote, destroys nature and suppresses individual freedom. In short, humans adapt to machines rather than vice versa. resulting in a society hostile to human potential, freedom, and dignity. Kaczynski indicts technological process for its destruction of small human communities and the rise of inhospitable cities. Oh, Jesus. He hit the nail on the head there. He contends that this relentless technological progress, will not dissipate on its own because individual technological advancements are seen as good despite the sum effects of its progress, and technological growth is beyond rational human control, i.e. autonomous. Kaczynski described... Hold on. Yeah, no, he's right. Kaczynski describes modern technological society as totalitarian force, an order in which individuals are adjusted to fit the requirements of the system, and those outside the system are seen as pathological or bad. Yeah, that's what I was saying, guys. When it comes to like mental disorders and shit like that, it's like you're only like a schizophrenic. They will diagnose you as a schizophrenic and try to lock you up, just like if you're not functioning properly. You can be schizophrenic and have crazy ass thoughts and think you're hearing voices and shit like that, but as long as you show up to work and pay bills and don't fucking attack somebody, you're a free man. Okay, you can have the crazy thoughts. It's not going along with what the system wants. That's what gets you in jail. Oh, you're too crazy to pay a ticket. You parked in the wrong spot. We gave you a parking ticket, and the voices in your head are telling you not to pay it. Well, you're a schizo, so we have to take you to jail. That's like that's how that happens. Okay, it's not like someone just hears you say something crazy and they just throw a net over you. You can't. You have to, as long as you sort of function normally, they leave you alone. They just got, as long as you pay your taxes, they don't care if you're schizophrenic. Sounds a bit like Marxism. I'm not, I will admit, I'm not the most familiar with Karl Marx's words, and Marxism in general. The angel opens her eyes. The confusion sets in. I don't know the words to that. The angel opens her eyes. Pale blue colored eyes. That's a good one. That is a jam. You know what? For radio music, that song ain't bad. Some of the vocals are good. I like that. I don't even know who the fuck that is sings that. The confusion sets in. I can feel it. Okay, let's go back to this. This tendency, he says, gives rise to expansive police powers, mind-numbing mass media, and indiscriminate promotion of drugs designed to conform to the needs of the technological environment. Guys, this is like almost exactly what I was just saying. That's fucked up. Oh, fuck. He criticized both big government and big business as the inevitable results in industrialization and holds scientists and technophiles responsible for recklessly pursuing power through technological advancements. He argues that this industrialized system's collapse will be devastating in the short term, although quickening the collapse before technology progresses further. Sorry, guys. The quickening collapse will prevent unmitigated catastrophe for humanity and the biosphere in the future. He justifies the trade-offs that come with losing industrial society as being worth the cost. Kaczynski's ideal revolution seeks not to overthrow governments if unnecessary, but rather the economic and technological foundations of modern society. He seeks to destroy existing society and protect the wilderness. The antithesis of technology. Industrial society echoes contemporary critics of technology and industrialization, such as so and so. Its idea of the disruption of the power process similarly echoed social critics who emphasize that the lack of meaningful work and a primary cause of social problems, including Mumford, such and such, Aldous Huxley, addressed its general theme in Brave New World to which Kaczynski refers in the text. Kaczynski's ideas of over-socialization and surrogate activities recall Sigmund Freud's Civilization and its Disconnects, a book, and its theories of rationalization and sublimation, a term which Kaczynski uses 3 times to describe surrogate activities. However, a 2021 study by Sean Fleming shows that many of these similarities are coincidental. Kaczynski had not read Lewis Mumford, Paul Goodman, or John Zernin until after he submitted Industrial Society and its Future to the New York Times and the Washington Post. There's no evidence that he read Freud, Carson, or Schumacher. Instead, Fleming argues Industrial Society and its Future is a synthesis of ideas from French philosopher Jacques Ellul. Guys! Jacques Ellul. I talked about this guy on here before. Guys, I know so much crazy, weird ass shit. I'm all over the fucking place. Okay. Jacques Ellul. Do you guys remember when I brought him up? The guy whose name I don't know how to pronounce. Ellul. Jacques Ellul, French philosopher, sociologist, lay theologian, and professor, noted as Christian anarchist. Ellul was a longtime professor of history and the sociology of institutions on. Okay. Anyway. Faculty of Law and Economic Sciences at the University of Bordeaux. Okay, so Jacques, when I brought him up before, I have a book by Jacques Ellul called A Technological Society. Yeah, that's the name of it. So the only reason I bought this book is because of Terence McKenna. Supposedly, this quote from Terence McKenna, he attributes the quote to Jacques Ellul and said it was in the book A Technological Society. I skimmed through the book and could not find the quote. The book is very, at least back when I got it, like 15, 20 years ago, whenever the fuck, it was a difficult read. And I was telling you guys, I don't know if it's because it's translated from French. Yeah, French philosopher. It's translated from French to English. And so I was talking about this, that sometimes he says technology where it seems like he means technique. And it's like there's some parts of it that seemed like difficult for me to read, but I was a little bit more of a fucking stoned idiot back then. So, but anyways, yeah, Jacques Ellul. He wrote A Technological Society. The quote that I was looking for is goes like this. There are no political solutions. There are only technological solutions. All the rest is propaganda. That was this quote that I tried to find. It's attributed to him. I don't know if that is actually him because I've asked other people about that are familiar with that quote, and other people I know that know that quote through Terrence also have not been able to find where it comes from. Long story, but anyway. This is weird how it's coming full circle. I can't believe I'm seeing Jacques Ellul and fucking Aldous Huxley in this. So if this motherfucker really commented on that shit, he really did an Amazon review for this book, that's fucking crazy and it makes sense. Okay, so let's whoa. Hold on, let me bring this back up. This changed. This looks different, right, guys? This is his YouTube channel with the live stream that we're waiting on. So this is the healthcare CEO assassin. This is his YouTube channel I'm on with the live chat. This is a live video that premieres in 26 hours. But this changed. Look at this. This wasn't all zeros and ones, right? Do you guys remember what this was? This was something, it had like a countdown clock, or there was something else on here, I thought. Am I crazy? What's going on in the chat? The chat is, there's people up in here now. First numbers are a T. Oh, people are translating the. Oh. Numbers translate to the truth will set me free. This isn't the real account. How is this not the real account? Look, guys, I'm not crazy. Look, someone else is saying it too. IDK, how the preview image would change if the guy is in jail. This changed since we've been on here. That's fucking nuts. This is scary. I'm scared. Guys, I'm scared. Jesus Christ, I've been on here way too late, too. We went down some rabbit holes. God damn it. We got to stay out of those tight little furry rabbit holes. God damn it. Well, let me make sure I didn't miss it. We'll go through the rest of what I saved to talk about here, and then we'll get out of here, guys. Bro, here's more tweets. Is this actually his fucking Twitter? I'm like so paranoid. You don't know what the fuck. Guys, tomorrow night, just write it down. Tomorrow night, I'm going on late. I'm going on at 10 so that we can see what happens with this video. because supposedly tomorrow night, this video on his channel premieres at 12 in the morning, 12 a.m., December 11th, which means if I stream at 10 o'clock p.m. tomorrow night, it'll come on at 12 a.m. if I'm on for 2 hours. Shit, let me pull. Yeah, okay, you guys are on the tweet. Yeah, Luigi Mangione, the United Healthcare CEO assassin, with an interesting take on homicide on his ex Twitter account. So this person asked, Riz Ape or his homicide, which is worse? 26% of respondents believe Riz Ape was less serious than his homicide. Most 61 believed that Riz Ape and his homicide were equally serious, while 13% believed Riz Ape was more serious. Then we've got Luigi answering here. We got a reply. Utilitarian ethics versus virtue ethics. Utilitarian. The action is good if the consequences are good. Virtue. The action is good if it's what a virtuous person would do. Poll results indicate respondents' moral framework. Homicide, worse consequences. Riz Ape, worse virtues. Oh! This person's misinterpreting what he's saying. This person's misinterpreting this. He's not saying one is worse. This guy's really smart. He's pointing out he's laying out what the graph says. I think, yeah. Yeah. He's not endorsing one of the options. People are just really grasping for whatever to repost what might hint at what this getting inside this guy's head or whatever the fuck. The account was created in January, his YouTube account. Last January. What the fuck happened? What the fuck? Okay, hold on a second. Hold on. Bro, this is guys, what the fuck? Okay, so this is a different page. This is a different page. Someone's Okay, hold on. Yeah, look. All right. Look on Twitter here. I got Twitter pulled up for you guys. Well, it's bigger there. Look at Twitter. So it says here, if this is a real screenshot from the right page, it says his name is Pep Mangione. That's his handle, supposedly. But it says he has 8.2K subscribers. We go to the Twitter page that I'm on, and it's a different or the YouTube channel. It's a different YouTube channel. I guess they took down that one, and maybe this is a different one. Look, 966 subscribers, and Pep Mangione is spelled differently. It's got 2 I's. Let me search this again. Hold on. Is this the one? What the fuck? Okay. What is with this other YouTube channel? Did someone just make a fake one to get some subscribers out of it? Okay. So what if there is somebody else, guys? What if this is the thing? What if there's somebody else that is operating a dead man switch for him? What if that's what that is? Because this is the page. This is the page that everyone else is referencing on Twitter. It's spelled correctly. And he has 11.3 subscribers now. Yeah, Tina, that's what I'm saying. Like if it's someone working with him or something that's doing that, I don't fucking know. I don't know though. This is so fucking nuts. This is nuts. Let's just see if it's the same shit. It said December 11th on this one too. So this is the original video, I guess. Yeah, it said December 11th again. So, okay. All is scheduled. Please be patient. What does it say? Be patient for now. Bye. All right. So, I'm still going to get on at 10 tomorrow night and see what this other channel does. It could be a huge troll. That would be unfortunate because it's looking juicy. But that would make sense, though, that some other channel is releasing it. But again, it could just be someone fucking around, made a YouTube channel. Guys, I thought about changing my name on Instagram and stuff. I thought about changing it to Luigi Mangione just to see if I could get a bunch of subs or something. I thought about that shit, so it could just be someone fucking around. But we'll see, guys. Tomorrow I'm gonna be on until midnight just to see what the fuck happens. I'll eat dinner and I'll get everything done, showered and ready for bed, and just I'll hop on at 10 p.m. So guys, remember, tomorrow night we're doing a late show. What? Don't do that. Don't do that, cuz. What do you mean? I say it's a troll and I'm always right. You know, not the only reason, but one reason I kind of don't think it's a troll. The part of the reason I don't think it's a troll. Yeah, tomorrow night. Tomorrow night, I'm going on at 10 o'clock because it says December 11th at 12 a.m. So that's late tomorrow night. Tomorrow is December 10th, but when the clock hits midnight, it'll be December 11th, 12 a.m., which is when it says this is releasing on the other channel. So yeah, tomorrow night I'm getting on at 10. Just in case, guys, you know what? I don't give a fuck. Just it could be a troll, and that's fine. But I would love to be streaming when whatever the fuck drops on this channel. Oh, so I was saying the reason I kind of don't think it's a troll. Hear me with this. Look, what happens every time one of these, there's some shooter that did have social media and stuff. They end up deleting it. And who's they? I don't know exactly, and how they does it. I'm not sure. You could probably look that up, but I don't know. 90% of the time there's one of these shooters. Someone does something crazy in the news and where they get arrested or they hurt people or whatever the fuck, and they're fucking all their social media gets taken down. So that's what I'm kind of thinking, that maybe it's not somebody that is actually just trying to get subscribers out of it or something. It seems like it could be, because I think if you pretend to be this guy, you pretend to be the shooter on social media, you're at risk of having your fucking page taken down. So all that work of doing your regular social media shit, and then you go through the trouble to change your name and whatever pictures or something to pretend that you're him. And then you just get it deleted because the fucking feds think that it's his second page or so. I don't know, but we'll see. Could be 3 a.m. We have different time zones. Yeah, I'm Eastern Standard Time. Is there a web address? A what for the other YouTube channel? I can send it to you, Big E. Or if you just look on YouTube, put your filter to where it's set your filter when you go to look for it. I'm sure you know how to do this. Set it to fucking channel so that it looks up the channels. And then these are the two pages. I'll just subscribe to that one too. Fuck it. Okay, let me get back to Twitter. Make sure I didn't leave anything out. Yeah, so Alex Stein's producer posted this. Let me put this up for you. This is what his LinkedIn? What was it? Shit. Yeah, LinkedIn of Luigi Mangione, the alleged United Health shizooter. He attended Penn for undergrad. His only listed interest is Bill Gates. I'm sure Bill Gates is feeling safe. Where does it say Bill Gates? Experience. Right here, interest. Bill Gates. That's interesting. Fuck it. Yeah, so here's Brian Thompson, the guy that got shot. He mentions Nancy Pelosi in one of his speeches. Hold on one second. Oh God.
Drawn up with them to go and be our first pilot customer. This is all the retail stores in the U.S. There was actually a lot of money coming from the government at this point. So you have ARA, which had somewhere around $25 billion that was earmarked for clean tech projects at the time. This is an insane amount of money from a startup perspective. If you can even just get 1/10 of 1/10 of 1/10, you're in great shape. And we had terrific connections. So we've had people like Nancy Pelosi, TJ Gloff, their former deputy secretary of the DOE, working for us in terms of figuring out how to get a grant. We put together a very sophisticated, at least for a startup of our size, grant application drawn up with them to go.
Oh, that is a different guy, people are saying. I never even looked up the picture of the guy. Yeah, he does look completely different. This is the guy that got shot? See, if he was as hot as the shooter, I would never forget his face. All right, guys, I'm gonna log off for here. Money, money, money. Yep. Yeah, I guess that's not the same guy. The pictures that, yeah, that doesn't look like the same guy. I guess he has the same name. What the fuck? Oh, someone's just desperately trying to throw Nancy Pelosi under the bus. God damn. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to be it for me. I'm going to get off of here. Tomorrow night, we'll see. I'm going to get on later. Unless, if something weird happens with that YouTube channel, it disappears or something, I probably won't do that. But unless that channel gets deleted or something, I will be getting on at 10 o'clock, 10 p.m. tomorrow night, so that we'll chill for a couple hours and then we'll see what drops at 12. So that should be interesting. Again, we do know that is a second YouTube channel. Okay, so don't be mad at me if we get on here and at 12 o'clock they play that fucking Rickrolled song, okay? Don't be mad if we get Rickrolled. It's okay. We're going to do a regular fun stream. We'll watch something and go through something, keep us occupied for a couple hours, and then we will pop over to that YouTube channel and see what comes up. Because that's too interesting for me to not do that. All right, lovers, that's gonna be it for me. Oh, I never mentioned. So just yeah, fucking PayPal, Venmo. If you guys do feel like throwing a few dollars my way, please feel free. My thong is tight enough to hold a few dollars, but not too tight, so you can stick a few in there. And I'll give you a personal dance. Besides that, and I'm on PayPal. I'm Darkmatch, DARKMATCH on PayPal. And on Venmo, I'm Darkmatch Steve, DARKMATCHSTEVE. So please hit them up. Throw a few dollars my way if you're feeling generous. That's not necessary. Okay, it would be very appreciated. But what is necessary is that you hit the fucking like buttons wherever you're at. I need that. I need those clicks. I will suck dick for clicks, okay? So please start clicking. Other than that, yeah, we're good to go, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, and by the way, let me just say, and I'm not doing this to beg for money because I don't want people to fucking look, it's way too expensive, guys. I thought, listen, this is my fault because I'm an idiot and I didn't remember, but I told you guys StreamYard. I thought I was going to be streaming on different platforms this week because I was going to upgrade. Fucking StreamYard. I don't know why I think I got the versions mixed up. So you get a discount if you pay for a full year. And I think the cost for a full year of the regular version that I'm using is like $200 some. That's what I thought was the upgraded version, okay? To pay for a year of that. I thought the basic version was like $100. I don't know why I got confused. Bro, the premium, well, not the best, but the next level up version of StreamYard to stream where I can do like up to 8 destinations, the other websites that I'll be streaming on, which I thought I'd be able to afford. A year for that is like $800. I don't know. I guess that's for people that have well-established streams, okay, where they have a lot of subscribers and stuff and monetization coming in. Again, I'm not begging for money here because that's just like I don't know if I want to at this point pay like $700 to $800 to stream for a year. Even though I get other destinations, that's just like my jaw dropped. That's ridiculous. I don't have my page monetized yet. I cannot. That's ridiculous. So I'm not paying for that. Okay, it's just not happening. But yeah. Anyways, it's still though. It's cost me money to fucking stream. I get charged every week for. I might go ahead and pay for a year. We'll see of the shittier version. I just really thought. I thought it was like $200 to $300 to pay for a year of the better version. It's like $800, dude. It's fucking ridiculous. So anyway, but yeah, I appreciate all the support, guys. Please help me out just with the subscribe and click the like button and stuff. Help me with the algorithms so I can get my page monetized. I'll do like maybe fucking one ad or two per video or something, just to have some money coming in to, just to help to pay for being able to stream. So we'll see. Anyways, thank you all for the support, for real. I fucking love hanging with you guys and doing the stream. Tomorrow will be interesting, regardless of what the fuck happens. I'm too intrigued. So I will see you guys back here tomorrow at 10 p.m. Remember, we're streaming later tomorrow. It depends. There might be some other shit that might pop up, but I do have something planned for tomorrow that we can get into. And then we'll see what happens at midnight. We'll see what the fuck happens. So I'll see you guys there. Take it easy. Have a good day at work tomorrow, whatever the fuck you're getting into. And here's our homemade outro track among all my other homemade fucking royalty free shit. By the way, god damn it, I keep adding another thing. Please go hit up my new parody song. Should I end with that? Should I end with my new parody? It's short. Here, let's do it. I'm going out with this, ladies and gentlemen. After this show's over, please go give this a click and a share. This is on my YouTube channel. I got it everywhere. Instagram, fucking Twitter, Facebook.
And
this is a brand new parody about Hunter Biden getting pardoned. Let's do it. I'll see you guys tomorrow night. Thank you all, lovers.
I am satisfied that I'm not going to do anything. I said I abide by the jury decisions. I will do that, and I will not pardon him.
Before the election, President Biden said he would not pardon his son, Hunter, but last night he broke that pledge.
Yeah, Hunter Biden would have been sentenced this month on tax and gun crimes, but the president gave his son a full pardon.
A decade ago, I never thought I would be a crackhead on the verge of doing time in prison for felonies. But I guess that it comes with the territory of banging underage prostitutes and having them take selfies with me. I'm beginning to fear, without a good attorney, I'll be locked up sharing a cell with a January 6th Nazi. And they will do but stuff to me. Pardon me while I smoke some crack cocaine. I bought a gun while high on drugs and got a good job in Ukraine. Pardon me, Daddy Joe, the shit stains on your hangs. Pardon me, the Bidens have no shame.
You would wake up and be looking for crack and just smoke whatever was there?
On my hands and knees, picking through rugs, smoking anything that even remotely resembled crack cocaine. I probably smoked Parmesan cheese.
All right, bye, lovers. Thank you all for the support. I appreciate that. The eye look. You saw how I timed that? Yeah, I'd make some damn good videos. All right, lovers. I'll see you tomorrow.